My name is Pete Coore. I am doing lab 2, actually 2.1 of ELD-311 online course 009. The tasking was to do an assembly language program and MPLab simulation exercise, which did operations in addition, subtraction, the AND logic, the inclusive OR logic, and the exclusive OR logic. We're going to start by logging into MPLab. And close out all this other stuff. And get up, well, I've been doing this so much, as Project Wizard. Go into next. Verify the device that we're using, which is 16 Foxtrot 84 Alpha. Go next. Verify that all 3 of the programs required to run the program is there. They are. Create a project file. We're going to browse and pick it up. 2.1. And basically it's overriding the stuff that I did before. Selected my General H, add. Select my 2.1 ASM, add. Next. Finished. It's overriding. And there is your ASM file. Next, we're supposed to, from here, you go into build with these icons popped up here. Absolute. And as you can see, the build succeeded. And so I'll get rid of this, don't need that right now. And the next thing was to go into, let me make sure I've got the right one. Where was I? Kind of hopping ahead. We had the build, we're here. Verify there were no mistakes. And, the debugger file. Debugger, go into debugger. Select tool, go down to MPLab Sim. And that added a few of the other icons here. Which are step into, step over, step out, and reset. Basically, it says once you get here to hit the reset button. Well, we'll hit the reset. And it brings up the ASM program. And go to view and bring up the file register. Go back to view and bring up the, what's that, special function, and view. I think program memory was already there. I've got one too many. Oh, this one. All right, once you get there, you go to window. I like the horizontal. And basically that gets us all set up. With the reset button being pressed, you get to the go section here. This is the program that was written. I used temp through temp 7 as my equations as my addresses for the results. The results were given to us, but I used temp as the label for it. Anyways, you scroll through here, you can see the program written. What I did was added, these were all the requirements, was the status had to be written in there. I added an additional clear register W at the end just to make sure that everything was cleaned out after each operation. All right, you can see everything there. We'll go back to where the green arrow is, and we're going to start stepping through the program. Now, as you're stepping through, you can see over here in the file register that the problem is being worked and the data is being stored in these file registers. This one is 40, 41, 42, and so on. So all the data is going to be added down going to be added as we go through, step through the program. So we're going to step all the way through the program. This one here, temp 2, for some reason, the answer that I did by hand did not jive with the answer that the computer or the operation resulted in. And I did a bunch of binary calculations, and it just so happened that the answer, which is CA for the computer, is the 2's complement of my answer of 36. So still haven't figured out why this particular one did that and the other 2 did not, but the results, you'll see it on the file, because I'll include my file list. Anyway, you go through the whole process and you see the data being added into the file registers. And still stepping through. And at the end, stops it again, and again, go to again. And you can see right here, all the data, the answers to the operations here are all stored in the files that they were designated for in the operations here in the ASM. So it worked well, and I think that is all that had to be seen. I will now wrap this up. Everything is done. I have to reset it again, and it brings you right back to the beginning. And the data that's in the file stays there, and basically it's just rewritten over once you step through it again. And that is lab 2.1. Thank you, and I'll see you next lab.